Hey, I'm Smash. Welcome back. We're gonna play some more Biomutant. Oh, double jump. Okay. Yeah, here you go, baby. Possibly a stamina bar.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Nice shot. Right in the face.
Cool.
It's Minecraft Dungeon on the big
Does this hurt me? Okay, it doesn't. I don't think it hurts me. Oop. Oop.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Nice. Come on.
last one.
Bolted shut.
Interesting. Oh. Rotation puzzle. Great.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Oops.
Nope, I was gonna say Minecraft thing.
Last time.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Interesting.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
So my little bug here gives me a light. Okay.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Right where it cuts. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. That one had it coming.
Farfarifjo, tuka kubu. Kobwa, yake.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Yavofo lolan ofo ayamu aya.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't.
Kotuvon ko kumrun konu.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize.
Lotu lu bayo le yayato.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the great...
Kotuvon ko kumrun konu.
The legend of the one-eyed child.
Kim hobe bekoko hifar muk.
The child could have been anyone. But the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Valu alu hero.
How Lupa Lupin somehow left you alive after his raid on the old village.
Weta gono ba no yuanu.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was...
Cantita duela bofo hi kobe. Ifari kobo farmu.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present.
Come Reaper.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon...
Yalawa watnawa hi kobe. Ifari kobo farmu.
After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time...
Loma utulu ba yuwo.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have...
Fonzie.
Asks if you are tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's He understands why you came all the way out. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it.
Oops. I think I just died. I died in a dream. That's hilarious.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle, and only time. You'll need to support the tree for a long... You'll need a net to catch... You handle that net like you... He's grateful for all the help. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless. One day, he hopes the tree...
Yeah, cool.
One day... He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma... That's not...
Kutlai, Ifar, Befar.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's...
Loma Utulu. Yuro.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now
Yamoluvando.
the tree started to die when the end of days begun.
Koibe, Okorfabe, Kuzata, Ghetto.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Mpa, wherefore, where, Iboda Kilmok. Ya, Sawata Mua.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough.
Iboda Kilmok. Koibe, Okorfabe.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree...
Tulua ba volua. Koyetu koreboy.
He claims names have power, so he gave them these names to weaken them. For him, the Porky Puff is particularly personal. It was that...
Mokbu far kobi. Wumbubu tuboko.
Regardless,
Tu wavu.
Got a lacrosse thing. Okay. I think I'm not gonna help the
you're
warriors.
getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
What do I got? Cool. Ooh.
Know that
Power
the tree of
lines.
life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
Ooh, that's the intro. That's a beautiful intro. Yay, trophy!
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Oh, you can fast travel points. Okay. Cool. Got a pipeline? Ooh. That looks serious. Should
That
probably
must be
not
the
do
world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
that. Well, this person did not.
Nu så prinser jo Benelasi taler som os.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one.
I to lugasan.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives.
Tolen er også I to lugasan.
He doesn't know what you're connected.
I to lugasan. Jetsusi machawa.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Eva siger du wanutai.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Now take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important.
Alu, putulu, le, ya yato.
Out-of-Date knows you'll make a better stand.
Ya you mawa. Kutuvun poputue.
The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Beboko contabe. Junto con tue ponjevun koyo.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy. As The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
I'm going with them.
Muk bebuk.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance.
Junto con tu bon yevun goyo.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least.
Tu huaye tamuk gabamuk tab.
He believes you share Jagni's view on the world. Regardless,
Farfarifto tuka kubu. Tu huaye tu wovu. Maoto liawahu.
regard.
Okay. Okay, so how do I do the mutations? Okay. Psi powers. Okay. What's bio points do? Okay, that's kind of cool.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Yep, up the bridge we go.
It's a bridge. Just get over it. Flash the slash. Close encounter. They've destroyed this area, mudded up what used to be muck, As if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Ooh, loot.
As long as you're happy about it.
We got trenches here. That's great.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see.
Did I just pee on the ground?
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says just because you've made time to meet the Sifu doesn't...
Zata is the muy totloho. Kariesne zdace. Paro, ya put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. The wall that separates them from the... He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to... There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nanch... The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision. He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe... The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the... The Jag...
Skuni.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
Yaput. Skuni. Ankremo.
They have no intention of letting
Okay,
this
let me help
drag
you.
out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Okay, no problem.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Pinatovo. Kariesne zdace.
You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casual.
Yaput. Zivot. Or Vizoko doladze ne.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Na oko. Kiza.
Once
Sick.
you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
Ale. Na oko. Kiza. Zivot.
Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting.
Zum ilam dat nete.
Seeing you brings back his
Zum ilam dat nete. Onis purenos urvis.
Jack.
Noi zanavach.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Na oko onis poloknost totloho.
Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental.
Ives yete reklidekle.
He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost.
Okay, cool.
Abarakaituan iname pichula.
Claims to have strange things from the dead zone that are so rare they need
Awale, ya, piku.
suggest. Cackles about how you and the Jagni tribe are going to strip every nest home clean together. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
But I kill it realize.
hell's that?
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled.
Tongue licky.
Someone will pay dearly for that.
Ooh, a skateboard. Oh, they're pills.
Nothing gets past you. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
Let's go check it out then. I am pissing on
Let's
it.
see.
That's hilarious.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, he wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he says that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great but you need practice. Lots of practice. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. He knows. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You should know. Practice makes perfect. As long as she'll see you at the village square. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. Sometimes he's an expert, but he can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to
Cool.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks mastering the 6-weapon style. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Domale tu.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Dere.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship.
Chial domale canoro tono.
She wants you to grow.
Gendrana mala. Anora kapapum.
She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most.
Anora kapapum. Gendrana mala.
You've always followed your own path, but this time
Poi la kuto. Pen nampusa.
she won't. They look determined. Better watch out.
Popolo.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Alo,
He's not scared of anything.
Shandu, Shitoru, Sem.
There's no way they'll let.
Mali Arunu, Matua.
He wants to know who you think you are.
Alo, coffee.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't.
Pala.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Apli tonomuta.
She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment. As
Aria roche nui mumera.
the most important.
Rohemu tono.
It's time to focus on your training now.
Pendrine senema. Minalagi mamuru.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. He heard you help. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can. He's curious to see what you found. He can. He's. The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. Agrees. At least you should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's sure
Kala.
your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Ritsentede. Mustiki muhka.
Wants you to understand that you can do...
Ritsentede. Kanjala no toro.
She says she is eager to get started,
Ingavaldo. Kamonu.
but there's enough time left for repetition and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
Asana yotutupu. Kamonu.
You might not be ready to take on...
Everybody needs a montage.
Kanamunta.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Asana yotutupu.
That's
Ritsentede. Katja topulutta.
been...
Sana yote. Anora kapapum.
You should go see him and find out.
Ferena masalapu.
You seriously there with the hookah?
Catchy.
Ritsentede.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's what?
Katja topulutta.
Figuring that out is...
Asilnatu. Kamonu.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Oh, neat.
Mustiki muhka.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever...
Ansonbara.
Says it's not a record keeper.
Ansonbara.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's...
Antoro.
Everything ends. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
No.
Nothing could stop Luka Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi. Kamonu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Oop.
That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Kanjala no toro.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him come.
Domale tu.
He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming whether she...
Tropalo. Yo no massa mandu. Ruhemu tunu.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Yo no massa manduru.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has
Yo no massa mandaru. Camonu.
She had a life before you were born, you know. Darker and less fun. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Yeah, take that. Oh, it sucks, this fighting thing.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
No! How the hell am I supposed to do this? What the hell? Okay. No, Mom! Muma!
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
Just not the part that I carried to the surface.
The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Well, guess I remember everything now.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Kind of want to go back here and see what's in there. How did I get across?
Let's see.
I got across somehow. Sweet.
Now, walk the walk, Pants. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. What a blow!
Avgu gafafa yehufae.
They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe.
Dalada nobdatut.
A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidor.
Uyupe. Yatuba mape.
You should hurry there and...
Uyupe. Yatuba mape.
Mercy is for the weak. Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch to survive. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
Oh, cool.
Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
Nope.
Bullets everywhere. You always find good use for things like that.
Oh, his fist is cool, dude.
Control your destiny, or someone else will. A flush stool from the back in time. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
Oh, cool.
This corner of the world is called Bricktown.
I'm not sure I want to be in here.
That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when... well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there was plenty of space. There must be a track somewhere in this...
Alright, let's get back to where I'm going here.
The shadows are getting shorter by the moment.
Why is my health like cut in half? So I got a zip line or something I can go down?
It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. The world is getting colorful again. Smash that trash!
Hey, buddy.
This one seems to be in good spirits despite being...
Iskayamaku.
has heard that you only follow your own personal code. Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner... Is sad to see your state...
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
Sometimes your gut is...
Don't ever doubt yourself. You...
Even the dark knows your...
Stick with me. We'll rule the world.
Dude, I'm like mustache twirling freaking evil. That's awesome. Okay, but how do I use this? Okay, here we go. Can't do anything good. Okay. Oh, I dinged. Okay.
Feeling buff.
I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep buffing my resistance. Stay away from this stuff.
So many creatures doing so many things during... That's a myriad tribe outpost.
Ow.
A teeth shatterer.
Cool. How's that? Cool.
The Vespidat outpost, longtime home of the Myriad tribe.
Ooh. That's kind of cool. Oh, I need a microchip for it. Damn it. I get it glowy and I can't even use it. go pee in the stand real quick.
Let's see. Says you need to hit them where it hurts, inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it clear your tribe is a terror to their...
Fairy tale.
Clearly. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot, wrecked it. Give those twirly wheels a turn. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain.
Cut the chain. Okay.
Keep going. That cage is holding a helper.
Gotta get that luck, man.
Says they've been treated fair, but is glad to see you. Hopes you'll treat the rivals with the same respect they treated them. Wishes there was another way, but...
Yeah. Ooh.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it, then hit it toward the gate and blast it.
Cool.
That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it flow. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Is the muito low.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege.
Is the muito
Believes you'll be even. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the...
Laumoya. Baluutulua. Sentuatan Bob Kila.
He had a feeling.
Tuluwuya. Lu. Yalubatuluyu. Shintuata motihuasa. Sentuatan Bob Kila.
That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The porcupine needs to be handled.
Tuluwuya. Lu. Yalubatuluyu.
He says the time has come to confront the porcupine at the end of the east route.
Put the water.
Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater.
Put the water. Loma Tuaha.
Okay.
iglezed.
He knows things that you need to know.
Oko.
We'll be around.
But I kill it, realize it.
Thinks you got the...
But I kill it, realize it.
Nukudo gzegerg. Shen nukudo gzegerg.
The-
Bratri putao cha.
Used to watch them with her pops, but he's...
Kamala fuso.
Thinks she's a top...
Sutu paratish. Brixam to remoneza. Aplum hero gogete.
Maybe you can help find her pop...
Avotoki. Amanumashu.
Ooh, pants.
What you do here matters to you and the world.
Zata.
Wonders if you would have turned out better if your parents had been there for you.
Energy drink.
With so much night, their friend... Me? He has so many lanterns, it would be hard to... Guess...
Lots of quests. Okay.
That's a gnote. easy prey for Lupin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed. A pip bush that's nom-nom for the gnotes. Feel that brisk breeze?
How am I supposed to get it? How do I collect the pip? How do you slide?
Lots of things start moving around toward the end of the day.
Gotta dodge roll through this. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oil filter in the end.
Could be something sneaking around every tree.
What is this? Oh, it's like a psionic shrine or something.
That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there.
Isn't that man a ferret? Well, I think we'll save it here. So, Adam's Masters will be back tomorrow. We might go back to Mass Effect. I know. We'll see. We will play more of this. I'm just more into Mass Effect right now. So what is, whatever. So maybe some downtime or something. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you then at Adam's Masters.